This is our presentation. The group is Tobar and Adriana Baunza. And let's continue. Present perfect progressive and past perfect progressive in English. In this presentation, we'll delve into the details of when and how to use the present perfect progressive and past perfect progressive tense in English. We'll discuss their formations, different examples, common mistakes, and proven tips to improve your usage of these verb tenses. Present perfect progressive formation. Subject plus have, has, been plus verb ing. Usage. To talk about an ongoing action that started in the past and continues in the present. Examples. I have been studying English for 2 years. She has been working in the garden all morning. Tip. Use the present perfect progressive to focus on the duration of the action, not the result. Past perfect progressive formation. Subject plus had been plus verb in. Usage. To talk about an ongoing actions that started and ended in the past before another past action or time. Examples. I have been living in London for 5 years before I moved to Paris. The ship have been sailing for 3 days when the storm hit. Tip. Use the past perfect progressive to emphasize how long an action was taking place before it was interrupted or completed. Difference between present perfect progressive and past perfect progressive. Usage. The present perfect progressive talk about an action that started in the past and instant happening, while the past perfect progressive talk about an action that started and ended in the past. Timing. The present perfect progressive refers to an infinite time period that includes the present, while the past perfect progressive refers to a time period that ended before a specific past time. Examples. I have been working here for 4 years, still working here, and I had been working here for 4 years before I quit, not working here anymore. Examples of present perfect progressive. Work. I have been studying for my exam all week. He has been learning to play the guitar for 6 months. Travel. We've been exploring Europe for 2 months. They've been hiking in the mountains all week. Hobbies. She's been practicing yoga for years. I've been painting since I was a child. Examples of perfect progressive. I had been working all day. She had been studying for 3 hours. They had been traveling for 2 weeks. Common mistakes and tips for improvement. Mistake. Mixing present perfect and past perfect tenses and their progressive forms. Solution. Practice identifying the difference between the tenses and their meanings. Mistake. Using present perfect instead or of present perfect progressive or past perfect instead of past perfect progressive. Solution. Pay attention to the continuous aspect of the action and whether it is still ongoing or has ended in the past. Mistake. Not using the correct auxiliary verb have, has, have, had with the progressive form. Solution. Focus on memorizing the correct formation of the verb tenses and their respective auxiliary verbs. Improve your usage of present perfect progressive and past perfect progressive in English. Read. Read books or articles that use the text verbs tenses. Write. Practice writing sentence and paragraph using these verb tenses. Listen and speak. Listen to native speakers and practice speaking with a tutor or friend. Experience travel to English speaking countries and immerse yourself in the language. And this is our presentation. Thank you, teacher.